on, there are more and more rules that we need to know for articles. So whenever there is an adjective and then a noun, we need to use a or an. So there will be no article in between the adjective and the noun, alright? So again, let me rephrase the rule. It's that whenever there's an adjective, whenever there's a noun, there cannot be any articles in between the adjective or the noun. You can either use them before the adjective or after the noun, not in between. So here's an example. Elon Musk. Do we know who Elon Musk is? If you don't, you really need to know. You really need to get your statistics correct, alright? Please comment down below if you know who he is, because he's an amazing guy, alright? Elon Musk is dash intelligent dash inventor. Let's look at the parts of speeches. Elon Musk is the name of someone, so definitely this is a noun. Is an auxiliary verb. Intelligent, if I say that you're intelligent, that is when I'm specifically mentioning your characteristics. So therefore, I will be saying that it's an adjective. Inventor is once again a noun because I'm saying that Elon Musk is an inventor here. So Elon Musk is once again the subject of the sentence and inventor is the object of the sentence. Who invented Tesla? So let's consider these to be extensions because these are not important right now. What we need to know is in between the adjective and the noun, there cannot be any article. So we cannot say Elon Musk is intelligent and inventor. Alright? So we will not be using any article here. However, in before the original adjective, we can use an article, or right after the noun, we can use an article. So in that case, because intelligence starts with I and I is one of the vowels, we already know that we will be using an here. So Elon Musk is an intelligent inventor who invented Tesla. Let's look at another example. She is dash beautiful dash girl. Once again, she is the noun or the subject of the sentence. Is the verb or auxiliary verb of the sentence. Beautiful is an adjective. And finally, girl is a noun. In between the adjective and the noun, we will be not using any sort of articles. So no, we won't be using anything here. However, beautiful starts with a consonant, which is B. Therefore, we will be using a. She is a beautiful girl. Okay, so now that we've got this rule correctly, let's look at the next rule. We will not be using any articles before or after any possessive pronoun. So what do possessive pronouns mean? Possessive pronouns are words like my, our, your, his, her, their, its. The word possessive shows possession or ownership of anyone. Alright? What does the word ownership mean? It means that, for example, this orna or this scarf. This scarf belongs to me, right? And I am Promi. So I can say that this is Promi with an apostrophe S scarf. Or if I want to use Promi as a pronoun, it will be her scarf, right? If I say that this pen belongs to Rakib, then I will say this is Rakib's pen. This is his pen. So in the place of Rakib, I can use a pronoun, and because I am showing that this pen belongs to him, I will be saying this is his pen. Alright? For this reason, I will be using this possessive pronoun. So that is how we use these possessive pronouns, and let's look at the first sentence now. Every mother loves her dash children. So as I've already mentioned before, we will be not using any articles before or after the possessive pronoun. What is the possessive pronoun in this sentence? In this sentence, the possessive pronoun is her, right? Neither before nor after should we put an article. So as you can see, there is no article in before her. Similarly, after her, there should not be any article either. So, should we use an article here? No. Every mother loves her children. That is the sentence. We will not say every mother loves her children or the children or whatever you want to say. Similarly, this is their house. What is the possessive pronoun here? Their. Because I am saying that this house belongs to them, right? So, before or after, there should not be any article, which means that right before there is a blank here. Should we use an article here? No. So the correct sentence is only this is their house. We cannot say this is a their house, this is the their house, or whatever you want to say, okay? Moving on to the next rule. Articles sit after prepositions and mostly the. So most of the time, whenever there is a preposition, most of the time there is an article after it. However, consider the fact that I have used the word mostly, which means that this does not occur every time. If I say I want to say or I want to speak, so the word to is a preposition here. After to, did I use any article? No, right? Because once again the rule is mostly. So mostly prepositions will be there after before articles. So prepositions will be before articles or articles will be after prepositions. So let's look at the first sentence. I feel like I am the happiest woman in dash world. I am the happiest woman in dash world. What is the preposition here? Let's look at the parts of speeches. I is the subject, feel is the verb, like is also like is an adverb here, I is another noun, am is a to be verb, right? Am is our was where. Then the is an article. Happiest is what? Happiest is an adjective, a superlative adjective. We know superlative adjectives, right? Then woman is a noun. In is a preposition. So we have found our preposition in this sentence. And finally, world. World is a noun. So as the rule suggests, there will be articles sitting after the preposition. So right after the prepositions, an article is necessary and most of the time it's the. So I am the happiest woman in the world. Alright? Moving on. Before sitting for dash exam, Promi looked very anxious. What does the word anxious mean? Anxious means nervous or terrified or worried. Okay? So we know right before we start an exam, we generally feel very anxious, right? So before sitting for dash exam, Promi looked very anxious. What is the preposition here? Before is a preposition, yes. Sitting is a verb. For is another preposition. So right after for, because there is a noun here, the noun should have the before it. Okay? So I hope you have understood this slide as well. Let's move on to the next lesson. When do we pronounce the as the or the as the? There are two different pronunciations to the. Okay? Sometimes you'll see many people pronouncing the as the and many people pronouncing the as the. Who is correct in between them? They're both correct if they know how to use these pronunciations properly. So let's look at the first one. The is pronounced as the when it comes before a consonant sound. The girls. Okay? There are many wonderful, lovely girls here. So before the word girls, we know girls start with G and G is a consonant. So we will be using the word the. Similarly, the is pronounced as the when it comes before a vowel sound. So again, we know what are vowels, right? Vowels are A, E, I, O and U. So if I say ant, if I want to specifically say that this is the ant, as a result, I will not be saying the ant. I'll say the ant. Okay? So whenever we will use any types of vowels, we have to pronounce the as the. And whenever there's a consonant, we will pronounce the as the. You might ask, why do we need to learn these pronunciations? Pronunciations don't come in SSC or HSC or in any different class, right? This is because at the end of the day, whatever you're studying here, you need to know all of the usages. You need to know how to read the word, how to write the word, how to say the word, also how to listen to the word. Okay? So there are 4 basic things in English So all four things should be done or should be engraved properly in your head whenever you learn any particular word. Always remember, we need to remember that quality comes before quantity. We need to focus on the quality of the things that we learn instead of memorizing many and many thousands of words, okay? Even if you know one or two words, know them properly, know their usages properly instead of memorizing and not getting to use hundreds and thousands of vocabularies, alright?